Greetings everyone, and welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So here we're back at the series we're doing for the month of November, my 30 favorite albums from the year 1979. We're here on day 15 to do an album that I was so close to having. You know, I went to the store, I had my pile of CDs that I normally get, and the guy was ringing them in, and I realized I was about $10 short, and I didn't really want to go to my card, so I picked one of the albums out of the list. There was about 10 of them, and put it back, and now I regret it. The reason I put it back is because it was one of the more expensive ones, but I now have listened to it several times now online, just realized how good it is, and wished I didn't do it, but I did. So the album that we're talking about is Thin Lizzy's Black Rose, a rock legend, released April the 13th, 1979, day after my birthday. In the band at this time, Phil Lynott, Gary Moore, Scott Gorham, and Brian Downey. Those were the members of the band. So there's like 9 tracks on this album. They're all good. Most of them are pretty heavy stuff. This album easily made the list. You know, after I listened to it several times, it's got to be on here. Thin Lizzy is one of those bands I really love a lot too. So the first couple tracks on this album, very heavy, real catchy stuff. The last song on the album is the same way, and then the song just the 7th song, really heavy stuff. The two songs I probably like the best are not the heavier stuff, even though I like that quite a bit. There's a song called S&M. This is kind of a catchy, kind of funky track. It's heavy, but it's got this kind of a funky rhythm to it. It's about a prostitute, obviously, but yeah, really, really good song. And the next song, Waiting for an Alibi, same type of thing, really heavy, kind of funky, upbeat track as well. The song Sarah, of course, that's my daughter's name, so I love this song. It's real emotionally attached to it already. There was one other song on here. It's kind of a cheeky song. Yeah, With Love, you know, he's talking about falling in love with a girl, but he wanted to commit to her, but not all of the time, you know. So yeah, typical Phil Lynott type lyrics, you know, telling a story. He's a real storyteller. That's the Irish in him, I think. So anyways, a really great album. I highly recommend if you're getting into, I was about to say AC/DC. If you're getting into Thin Lizzy, this is a fantastic album to start at. It's heavy, but I wouldn't call it heavy metal, although they're dressed in black and they're really kind of making that image for them. But I don't really think this is heavy metal. I think this is more like really hard rock. It's a real hard rockin' album. Some really good lyrics on this album. Excellent guitar playing from the two, from Gorham and Moore. Like, just fantastic stuff here. I still think Phil Lynott has one of the very best hard rock vocals in hard rock. Just such a distinctive voice and so good. And yeah, overall this is just a fantastic album. They don't really have anything less than fantastic. I've not discovered a Thin Lizzy album that I say to myself, this is kind of subpar. I haven't discovered one yet anyways. There might be one in there, but I haven't discovered it. So I wanted to give some attention to Thin Lizzy today, and I think this album is well in the deserving range for being in this list today. So for those of you who like Thin Lizzy, please put your comments below. What do you think of the album? What do you think of the songs? Are you into Thin Lizzy? Whatever you want to talk about, you can put them in the comment section below. You can hit the like button. That shows me you like this video and they want me to do more like this. And then subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of more content. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video of my series of my 30 favorite rock albums that came out in 1979. We will see you next show, and have yourself a good day.